You can't do it, Len. If you were man enough for that, you'd have done it a long time ago. Oh, my head. And there's the culprit. We're saving that for a special occasion. Doubt he'll have the ability now. Don't feel like there's much of an occasion. Maybe something. Oh. What now? I need to get out of the city. Fuck it. May as well. Sorry, whoever you are. Don't really feel like eating today. eyes are stinging. You and I. We're getting out of here.
Damn it, Len.
Get in the fucking car. I need to get out of the sea. I can't stand the sight of this place. I can barely feel the engine through my feet. Traffic. Lights of the city. It's just noise. Noise and darkness. I've been alone all this time. Three years. Three long years. Before long, I head out over the sea of walls, into the open sky. I see the warnings and alerts, but I pay them no mind. I kill the connection in my headset. And it's just quiet. Just me and this death planet. Open sky. No beasts. The heat is intense. The sand's unkind to skin, well used to being worn away by the high winds in the upper sea. I'm going for a walk. Ricky says that there's spirits and the like on this planet. Elementals. Magic. Those who can commune with the dead. But I don't seek such solace. I just need to be alone. The light brings pain to the old wound. The eyeglass off to quell some of the pain, renewed by the bright light entering into what remains of his left eye. Yet this place is unfamiliar. I've been through here only in passing. It's amazing that these people have eked out an existence here for this long. Crap. Just passing through. Aye. Just looking for a place you can be alone round here, away from the city. Don't suppose you know of anywhere. I'll be out your hair shortly.
Well,
You look like him and shit.
Yeah, you look like you've been through some stuff.
Hey, that's great. Well, if you've got any further questions, then I'm sure I can talk later on.
Do I know you?
I think I've seen you before.
I've got one of those
Certainly looks
faces.
recognizable.
Yeah.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'll be on my way.
Alright. I could have sworn he was
Crap. Talwyn gave me this jumper. I was gonna wear it when I saw her again. But I know I remembered. Where's that noise? Something's loud. Aye. Somewhere up there'll do. This'll just about do it. This must be that racetrack they've been building. Wonder if that diesel I sent them ever came down. Not that it matters. WOTO can't keep a deal with me. I've got no reason to believe they'll keep it with anyone else.
Your gunfire just now?
Huh?
Yeah? Okay.
What? Gunfire. Not a moment's fucking peace. See if I can't fuck this one up as well. I saw the gun on my hip. It's not like I'm not easy to recognize either. Odds are they'll be up in arms about me. No sense causing more distress. Gunfire. Keep my ears peeled. What is that noise? I should go and find that man. Let him know it wasn't me. They got some sort of outpost on me here built into the mountains. Only saw it in passing before. What the fuck is that? If there are monsters like that about the place, I can see what the necromancer had in mind. Who the hell did get up there? Clambering around all sorts. Well, might well investigate. Horns. Where the hell did they get the wood? I told you, Tavern. I told you that me, you and Sarah would be living up in a tower like that one day. Looking down at all our past troubles. A new life. I've been a fool. This thing must have been enormous. Though how its head ended up over there, I'll never quite know. Must have been some of the terraforming. Churned them all up when we came here. Planted Saviour say. Aye. I reckon their engineers will be having a field day of WOTO solace. Atlantis would chase us out the fucking door. What is that noise? Well, I don't want to get in your way. Sorry, I was just, looking around. Do you speak,
Okay.
Aye. I'll, leave you to it.
Bye.
The fuck was that?
Goblin.
Yeah.
That what?
Goblin. Right. Well, sorry I haven't met much of your kind before. Apologise. But I'll be on my way. I'm sure you got whatever goblins do to do. Listen, it's gone. This is supposed to be the time where you're being consoled by your friends and family. Guess you don't get that in the corpse. Just people you pay to give a shit about. Scoot and rake, buy and tack. Shame. Back away.
Wait a second.
If you're investigating the gunfire, I had nothing to do with it. I was coming to inform the guards myself. I'm not here to cause a problem.
I've been in the clinic. Well, I'd hope not, but, weird to see you outside of the armor.
Aye. It's a weird day.
Yeah. Got a feeling of that myself, but that's no being strapped down now, ain't it? Can I at least ask what you're doing down here?
I needed to get away from...
Bugging down here without a reason.
I needed to get away from the city for a while. It's,
Is that so?
Aye. That's so.
I ain't gonna see a group of WOTO retrieval whatever's coming down, pointing guns at everybody looking for you, am I?
No one knows where I am. If it's that much of a trouble, I'll move on.
I just don't want people getting shot because a corpo's hiding away down here.
Alright, listen, I'll do you a favour. There's gonna be an expedition heading out later. That ship out in the, wastes. The one that we visited before.
Golden Lands, yeah.
Aye, That's the one. I'm not here as part of that. I couldn't care less. I don't want anything to do with it at this point. But, you'd best steer clear. That's all. Nothing you need to worry about.
If it's in the wasteland, I gotta worry about it, but I'll keep what you said in mind. I got no want to go back out there.
Well, if it's any consolation, they're looking to remove something.
Oh, wonderful.
Something dangerous.
And that's gonna go boom, right?
No. Hopefully not.
They still... As long as it don't go boom, and they ain't bringing it back here, then I guess I don't really gotta care. But...
No, they'll be taking it to a secure facility.
Sure, of course they will.
In fact, weirdly enough, this is gonna hopefully go down with as few electronics as possible. But that's how it is.
So, I see.
Listen, I'm, in dire need of something to take my mind off, current events. Do you lads go out hunting anytime?
Yeah, we sometimes... I do actually have to organize one. I'm in no condition to go myself, but... Especially not being after shot about, what they say, 80 times or some shit, but...
What?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like 80 times.
Well,
It'll take a lot more than bullets to kill me. But yeah, let it be known, we gotta organize a hunt party. I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, I'll get it sorted out.
None of
listen,
this folk here wants to go with them.
aye, I'm more than willing to pay if needs be. It's nothing fishy, you can keep everything we catch.
I don't see the problem with having an extra hand if they're willing to pay.
Aye,
If they're willing to pull their weight, then I see no problem with you being here.
very well.
Everyone works or nobody does. Everybody works because everyone needs to be fed, and you ain't getting fed if you don't work.
Well, hopefully it gives you a chance to get some people out of the town. I was just telling your colleague there's a joint op coming through a little bit later on. I'd advise you steer clear. Nothing to do with me and my visit.
Alright. I'll keep an eye out.
Listen, I don't need much of a bother. I was here to get away from shit. And then I heard someone push out and shit about gunshots from out where I was sat. Wanted to make sure it was clear that wasn't me. I'm just looking to get some space. If we can get a hunt together and go, great. If not, I'll be out your hair.
I'll try to get something spinning up. I know a few people who are probably itching to go out by now.
Aye. You got a cure for a hangover about these parts, or something strong?
Sorry. You want some lick?
Aye, something like that.
Bar's just around that way towards the front of the town.
Thanks.
Hoping it's open. It was open when I was there not even a minute ago.
Alright, well, hopefully they haven't heard stock of me walking about in closed up shop. What's the place called?
Not much of a police force per se. Just try not to get any bad glances into townsfolk.
No, I mean, what's the place called?
So the place.
Aye.
I heard police. My apologies. It's called the.
Sorry, it's been a long night.
I actually can't remember the place. I don't drink there too often. It's also closed a lot.
Aye, well,
You'll find it. It's right there next to the gate.
here's hoping, thanks. I'll see if I can find my way there. Surprised they got a medic down here. Hopefully that isn't it. Sunlight's causing me all sorts of problems. Man's in a rush, obviously. Don't want to deal with that. Wonder what sort of clinic they got here. Must have their own channel set up or something. Alright. Just my luck. If he better shuts up fucking shop as soon as I turn around. Maybe we can ask some of the locals.
There. You have no
That's a
reason to
busy
worry
one.
about. Come on now. You're safe down here in scrap time.
I'm not dead, so...
I mean,
Let's just
somebody
check the
must
menu.
think you're worth looking at still, right?
Your water's
You
over there,
still
sir.
around? It's good. What can I...
No,
what
I guess
can
that's
I get
mine.
for you?
You got anything?
Yeah,
Maybe
please,
you
sir.
need it more than I do.
I'm
Give me
waiting.
a
I'm just
speared
waiting. I'm
hunk
just
of flesh
waiting on water. That's
broken dreams
always
left
fine.
inside.
Yeah, you seem to need it more
orders.
than I do.
Two of them?
That was sweet.
You got it.
Hydrate
Alright.
So you
yourself.
said two
Yeah,
burgers?
two
I-
monsters.
Barely
then.
wrong.
Are you
No,
sure?
You got it.
no, sticks.
Yeah, of course. Go ahead. I'll get another one.
What the fuck's a union body doing down here? I guess I'm one to talk. Odd. floating guns. Curious. What is that noise? Arena. Turns out even in the lowest of the slums, there's still those people who enjoy a good bit of human suffering. Cage and all sorts. Must be one of our old cranes. What else is here? Back of a workshop of sorts. Hello? Is anyone about? Place is a fucking ghost town. Still managed to see all the people who might recognise me though. Yeah, fucking hell, just my luck. What the hell? Is that some sort of firearm? Hey, it is. Got the pressure cylinder and a fucking harpoon. Like, what's the trouble with using all that and then turning it into a fucking stop sign? Curious looking fellow. May as well try it. Ah, that's another one I fucking recognize. God damn it. My head hurts. Hadwin, was it?
Morning.
Morning. I'm looking for either a bar or a clinician. I don't know if you can point me in the direction of one or the other.
Well, I'd have access to the bar, unfortunately. But Juno here is a clinician, yeah? Of sorts.
Right. Sorry, I'm not familiar with your,
Friend of mine.
Your friend?
Yeah.
If it wasn't too much of a bother, I'd, love to have a consultation of sorts. If possible.
Yeah, the clinic's right down there.
Aye, it was closed up when I walked past.
Oh.
Like I said, he's fine.
Listen, I don't need much of your time, and I don't mean to impose. I can leave guns outside if that makes you feel better.
Honestly, that would be the weirder thing. You can keep it on you.
Yeah.
Down here, it's a general rule. Everyone's expected to have something.
Aye.
Yes.
Well, thank you for your time. Shall we,
Yeah.
And it opens up and makes me look like a crazy bugger.
Yeah. You know a little bit about him?
I've had a run-in.
Yeah. What's the crazy mushrooms that look like they're on
Easy now.
mushrooms?
Aye, that is.
Yeah, I tried one of those.
It was
Yeah, okay.
winging a prayer anyway. I'll,
Yeah, but it was a tiny piece of one. It's like
guess
a little
I'll leave it for now.
apparently.
Juno,
1 second.
can we
Juno,
use the
you
upstairs?
good?
Yeah, you can.
Do you need anything?
Thanks.
They're gonna
No?
go
Okay,
upstairs.
no worries. Fine, by all means.
Hello.
Alright, what we'll do then, buddy, we'll take you over to the little consultation over there and we'll have a quiet chit chat about this. Not busy anyone else, just in case. Juno, do you mind just holding the front of the store for a second? Store, clinic.
Yep.
Where are
Do you mind if we use the third floor?
Go
All
for it.
good. Yeah.
If
Thanks.
possible, Hadwin, you are not the sort of person who will benefit from hearing what I have to say. I'm gonna have to ask you to trust me on this one.
That's fine. Juno,
Yeah.
can you
I'm gonna try and pop myself.
he says he wants to talk to someone privately and it's not me, so.
I'll just treat
Thanks.
I'll stay downstairs.
Yeah, okay.
Aye. Shall we, head on up?
And Juno,
Yes.
you can trust him.
Okay.
Where'd that come from? Right. Thank you for taking the time. I'm gonna take this firearm now. And we're gonna put it up here. I'm gonna walk away from it.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep my voice down to, what experience do you have with, addictions, if at all?
I know I'm not really experienced much about it, but other than trying to help ease off of it.
Aye. I've had an addiction for a while. It's not like your normal, everyday booze, that sort of thing, drugs. It's more, someone gave something to me to make me addicted to this particular thing. If this sounds like it's out your ballpark, just let me know, and we can leave it there.
I can't wait.
What's your work?
I could ask for the other clinic member's help. Someone who's more experienced.
Who's he? What is she?
Hank, actually.
Hank.
He was down to the counter just a minute ago.
I recommend you just.
Hi.
You just take a seat.
Does he?
You need a
Is he
break.
corp affiliated?
Too caught up in your work.
No, not at all.
Without wanting to labour the point, there is a reason that I am doing this here, as opposed to elsewhere.
Well,
If you,
he's honestly the best option back then.
aye, well, if
First thing
he has the
first,
time,
make
then
yourself useful by sitting in that chair right
I
there
would
and
appreciate being vouched for. I can pay whatever he likes.
wait. And if you wait long enough, so
Yeah, I can
I'll give
go
you a
ask him if
medical
he's free.
examination.
Thanks.
Hopefully
I'll
that'll be enough to get you
wait up here, I guess,
where you
if
need
that's
to be
fine
to
with
be
you.
useful.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Thanks.
And once you're done with that, by all means, come and talk to me. We can
What are you
sit down
doing?
and
What are you
work.
doing? I'm not gonna die like this.
If you're starting to feel better without someone helping you, by all means, go take a look around town, alright? But I certainly commend the
The labour sitting down in VR.
Name's Sean, by the way.
Relic. Relic. Sorry. Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Hi, Juno. Or Hank, you busy?
Hank's busy.
I am
If you're not busy, do you mind taking a look at this individual who just
like
came
as
into
not
town?
to die on one of these operating tables.
Maybe some
As
sort
for
of
anything
investigation
else.
would be helpful. A diagnostic.
Hello,
maybe
hello.
some-
Hello there, thank you for your time. I
That's okay.
don't mean to impose. Sorry, I hope you don't mind that I've sat down.
Wait.
Don't know how
No,
things
no, you
operate
go ahead,
down here.
buddy.
Rest for. What was it again?
So,
It's okay. Let me just get Sati as well.
You just need to
I
wait
am
till someone
told
has a look
that
at
you are a
look,
clinician
someone's
of
here looking at
sorts.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, you look.
I'm a what? Sorry, I was moving my head and was getting a little bit itched out there.
A clinician
Wait,
of
wait, wait,
sorts.
take care of you now. Alright?
Like,
Then you can get back to work.
dab it down for me, sorry. 'cause I'm
Like a
little bit slow
doctor
today.
of sorts.
Step up to.
Field medic, but I can do what I can for you, yeah.
Right. I am down here today to talk to someone about
Good luck
an
now.
addiction.
Update me or come see me when you're all better.
Mm-hmm.
This is not your run-of-the-mill addiction. This is a,
Right. I can. Well, yes.
someone has given me a substance, a chemical that has caused me to be addicted to something very, very particular.
Water upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
You actually might want to sit out of bed.
I would like this fixed before I die.
Okay.
Suffice to say, there is a reason that I am doing this here,
See you over there. I'll
as opposed to elsewhere.
Just where? Just.
So I need to know if this feels like it's outside your ballpark. And just let me know and I'll walk in out the
Well,
door.
I'll be honest with you, you're the second person to talk to me about an addiction today, and it's the first two people to talk to me about it actually in the wastelands ever since I've been here, so it very much depends on
Right.
and how bad this ailment is.
So it's been going on for about 12 years. The substance was a corporate project that sounds like an Atlantis boy.
That does a little, doesn't it? I think he's come down here a few times before. You good with that?
As long as he's not overhearing us, then yes. Can always get a little bit
He
twitchy
should
around
go
those lads.
upstairs.
Okay.
I get that. I get that.
There was
Okay,
a
so about 12 years ago, yeah.
12 years ago, I made a decision that pissed off some people.
Okay.
Mhm.
My throat doesn't feel like
As a result of that,
my scent pain.
I was subjected to something as way of punishment, and it's been something I've been dealing with ever since.
Right.
Mhm.
The
I think it's my uncle's.
substance in question, if I go without it, consuming it, it's
Oh. Hold on.
it's not pleasant. I start
Whole system
getting cold, sweats, tired,
screwed.
shaking.
Doesn't work as it's supposed to, and now
I'm told that
that type, I don't know which one.
if I go cold turkey, as it was, the intent is that I will,
Why are you sure you don't know?
you know, kick the bucket.
Yeah. So it's made to be a fail-safe almost in itself.
The chemical in question was designed by people who knew very much what they were doing,
Okay, I'm not.
with the intention of, well,
We lose everyone one day, and sooner or
making
later,
a
figuring out-
certain populace of a certain planet more
Or do you not lose people here?
compliant
What happens to
with their desires.
the well?
Yeah. Okay. And I take it from the way you're talking, it would be, let's see, compliant planets.
Probably.
You're more than likely talking about WOTO, at least in some way or other.
Yeah,
Or could I be wrong?
that would be
Okay.
a fair assumption.
I got
Okay. I've only had run-ins with the
fell off a-
corpse
I fell
very
off a
briefly
car,
here and there, but I can hear the tales and
against
the
something,
talk of
don't
what is and
know
isn't.
what
Aye, I have
Um,
come aware of
I think I got hit by a motorcycle.
the corporation's behaviour on this particular planet, and it's within expectation, shall we say. Suffice to say, I have not gone to anyone about it because being seen to go against punishment for mere betters is
A quicker way to die. The
Aye.
thing itself.
I no
Mhm,
longer
mhm.
have that concern.
Bruised the rib.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just want it fixed.
So I don't know.
Yeah. The thing we're going to need to find out is if there's any way that we can alleviate the actual product itself, maybe even dilute it, see if we can't get it to a lighter version of it that can still subside your anxieties and the withdrawal symptoms that you gain from it. But if it's something that has like a failsafe to, if you stop it and go completely out of it, then there's always the risk that could be another, a returning thing even after a slowdown of the chemicals itself.
Like shrapnel, just like his skin is
I have a
pretty much like his feet are just overly walked.
wondered for a long time
Don't feel anything.
if I am now one and done with this particular chemical, or whether or not the alteration has now been made, and
Nothing, not pretty much.
it's not within the
Minor bruising.
substance.
Same with that. Minor bruising.
I do happen to have
Right.
an emergency supply
Bleeding.
in my car. It's not parked too far from the wasteland. Tuck it into a nook
Okay.
next to the wall.
I don't
I
think
could,
We have a medicinal crafter that might be able to look into it for you if that's what you're thinking.
I
Someone that
will-
works here in the clinic with us.
Right. If you think you can help, I am happy to go and get this substance to show you.
It's not going to put you in danger to go out and grab it, no?
No. No one knows I'm here.
Okay, that's the first thing I want to make sure.
You're
Right, okay, so...
I will warn you.
Mm-hmm.
The substance is
I did.
alarming.
Okay. I'm here with a scorpion tail sliced onto my back. Let's see if it can scare me more than that.
Aye. But just to put no finer point on the matter, this addiction is not something I have enjoyed at all. So I am gonna go to my car. I am gonna pick this up. And I'm gonna give it to you. It's gonna be in a box. It's gonna be packaged up. And it's gonna have the marks of a WOTO provisioner on it.
Okay.
It is best that after you get this, you either destroy it or you render it so that it's not going to be able to be traceable back to you.
I think I might know a person that might be able to do that. And we have a place that we can hide it that isn't in the middle of a clinic.
Just bury it out in the desert somewhere. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know if they're tracking the damn things, but...
But we can take the stuff out of it and replace and move it away? Or is
I don't think this is going to be
situation?
something that you're going to want to replace.
Okay.
With your... if you think that this is something that you can honestly look into... I am willing to pay you a not insubstantial amount of money to make this happen. However,
what I'll say is,
being what it is, there is risks involved.
I'm starting to feel again. Great.
I'm running away from Nirvana most of the time anyway, so at this point it's just another one on the back.
No.
Right.
Let me tell you this as well for you, as an honest return. I have no guarantee. That's the only thing. I want to help. I want to see what I can do for you. But I have to take it each step at a time. At the same time, I need you to be able to be active, aware. I don't want you getting yourself into any situations where the withdrawals are becoming too hard for you, yeah?
I have grown particularly accustomed to bad news and disappointment. I will not hold it against you in the least.
Okay. But all I want to make sure is that at least whilst we're doing this and checking this, and I'm checking with my other clinic member, I just want to make sure that you are safe and you are, visually aware of your surroundings and making sure that you're keeping yourself as secure as you can be.
Allow me
without it taking
to
over, yeah?
level with you. I have been in a commitment for a very long time.
It's fine.
And a commitment that's been extremely important to me. And one that I have recently learned I have been let down on.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, it's fine.
I do not care what happens to me at this point. But if I can go out and not have this looming over me. This one thing. I'll call that a win.
Okay.
Let's see if we can go out on your own terms then, shall we?
Aye. Thank you.
Okay.
Left-handed, curious.
You can call me Hank.
Hank.
We'll,
The name's Len. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep up the act of, what I'm doing today, but for, transparency's sake, if I go missing at some point, don't come looking for me. It'll only bring things worse on you. Alright.
whilst you can still, like I say, whilst you still have your brain on you and whilst you can still think and you're still aware of everything around you,
I'll never go walk for 3
come to me as many times as you need. I'll talk to my docs, see what they can do about it as well.
Right.
And we'll go from there, okay?
Sean, I'm happy to give blood to do whatever. In that case,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
sure
get
we
my
can
gun
do
back, and I'm gonna go get you a crate. I'll,
No worries. I'll stay around the clinic and wait for it.
aye, no worries. I'll be back shortly.
This scar's always been there. It's just not
I,
not sleeping for 4 days.
yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge. Thank you for your time, Hank.
I would love
Absolutely.
to wash up a little bit. I think I've got some
If I can
extra
do anything, I'll see what I can do
pieces
for you.
could use.
I'll let you know that much.
Yeah.
Aye.
I understand if you can go ahead and take care of that.
How we doing here, guys?
Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Need any help?
he's okay. He's another clinic member. He's fine.
He's glowing.
Yeah.
Why is he glowing?
That'll be the venom, but don't worry about it. It's only really an anesthetic.
The light's too much.
Okay, okay.
What kind of venom? Like a... You know.
Ah, fuck. Talaris, why? Need to get back to my fucking car. Ah, fuck's sake. Better make myself scarce. What the fuck is that? The eye's a giveaway. Move, you bastards.
Hello.
Hello there. Sorry, just passing
okay?
through. I'm quite alright. I'm just looking to, make myself scarce. Is there
a little weird?
way out of this canyon that doesn't involve going past those men over there? Do you know of?
The who?
There are two blokes over there. They're from Talaris.
Is that 2 or is that 3? It's hard to tell from this distance.
Aye, there's another one with him, but I think that's a wastelander.
Well, if you want to go out there to the salt flats, you can go that way.
No.
I don't think that way is blocked.
I
by
need
those
to
two
get
people.
back to my car. My car is
Yeah, he
parked
wants to
beyond
go.
those people.
Well, why can't you just walk by? Are you like a wanted person or something? What's wrong with them?
I'm not wanted. Listen, don't worry about
You
it.
sound kind of wanted. I'm all right. I
No,
won't.
I sound
won't
like
worry
I
at
don't
all.
want trouble. And that's all.
Okay. Well, we don't want trouble either. We're just new, so.
Aye, well, in that case, you best not be getting involved then. So, thanks for the offer of help anyway. I appreciate it.
No problem. I'm always here to help. Dog, on the other hand, not so much.
Right. I'll
Hello.
bear that in mind.
What are you doing?
What the fuck was that? I couldn't join the bloody fucking ogres down here. I'm not even gonna ask. Evening. Do you know what? I don't even care.
Mr. Leonard.
Jeremiah, was it?
It is.
I'm sorry for not being better company today, but I'm afraid I'm not quite in the mood for business meetings. I wish you and Tolaris the best of
That's
luck
fine.
today.
I was actually just gonna see if you're doing all right.
How long you worked for the corpse, Jeremiah?
Most of my life started with WOTO, then went into Tolaris once I got magic.
Right. You got a family? Anyone back home?
Yeah, I do. They're all doing pretty good. Sisters being sisters as always. Parents being parents. Still bugging me about not finding someone to marry yet. You know, usual.
Well, I hope that Tolaris takes better care of them than WOTO did mine. I'll, need to go fetch something from my car. I parked it in a clearing between the rocks. I'll,
Hey,
see you about him, Sean.
you ever need help with something? You let me know, alright?
Thanks. I appreciate it. Listen,
Take care.
it's getting pretty crowded. I'm gonna head off. I'll,
You take care.
aye, you too.
Did you hear something about that? Yeah, maybe, yeah, the magic gate to keep out the evil sense.
Not my problem. It's one take on the symbol, I guess.
Okay. Okay, alright. Okay, yeah, okay. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, Robin really kind so far, so yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Am I alright to drop this upstairs?
Hanging up, I'll be up in a bit.
Thanks.
Alright, let's get you back down to the desk. We'll sign you out.
Alright.
We'll get you to TB again.
Okay.
Gino, are you on the radio?
He did. He did. He fell.
Alright, come over here, buddy.
Good to see you again. But it's on the way.
Alright.
So, Max,
Really wish it did show like how many people were on a map.
Is the other new face still here?
I think they bounced.
Alright.
I'll let
You
you
see
know if I
where
see
he
him.
went?
No. Oh, Juno, do you know where the other person went?
Who? Oh, he's looking for you.
Babyface.
The one that you were with.
He was
Yeah, I
going
was
in
making a house and he wasn't broken into.
The music on this map is very hard to be serious to.
Well, I made a new one.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
remember, and you start to feel anything.
He ran up that way then.
Just nip back to the
somewhere.
clinic as soon as you can.
I
We
guess
can
I'll
keep
get
you as
looking.
distracted as we can for most of the day, and we can try and do a whole thing. If not,
Recover from one illness just to get another.
yeah, it's all good. Juno, can I borrow you for a second? Because I still got another client upstairs. Can you just take,
Sure,
sorry, Jimothy, wasn't it, yeah?
yeah, Timothy.
Brilliant. Just taking the fine toolbox. Just say, obviously, yeah, we're just looking to do as much as we can to distract him and just get some stuff going on around the scrap town, yeah?
Okay.
Cool, brilliant. Alright. Look after yourself, buddy. You'll be fine, okay?
Thank you.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay. So he's usually Garage.
Yeah, usually.
Yeah.
That's the most common place.
Slip of the hand.
Okay,
Actually, he's right there.
Oh, okay. That's
Not you. We were looking for a toolbox,
Right.
and he's right down there.
He went to the stray dog.
okay.
Right.
I'll still walk with you down there, though.
Okay.
This crate here comes from one of the prison facilities
Oh, peel bugs. Hey, 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 hey.
around Savior City.
Okay.
Man,
It contains
mind going
various
towards the
meat
front of the
products,
kitchen now? It's
mints,
kinda crowded over here.
sausages.
Yeah.
They like to leave a little bit of the rawer stuff in there as well, just to make sure I'm aware of it. It's all human.
Just
Oh, they're
That's
gonna
not-
crash. Oh, they're gonna crash.
I heard that right, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, it was bad timing for me to say you shouldn't be worrying walking around. You got a
Okay.
giant fucking car.
There you go. You win that round. That definitely did surprise me.
Yeah, let's just get to the bar.
If it is laced with
For that.
the chemical,
parked there intentionally.
know that the chemical was originally planned as a suppression device.
Something with the
The idea was that if people got hooked on this chemical and we were able to get that into rebel hands, it would basically force them to comply with the WOTO rule, else they'll, well, they'll die.
Yep, visitors.
Give me 1 second. Let me just see if I can just get these guys to bounce off for a sec.
Just stay put 1 second. Don't go
1
for
second.
it.
Coming down.
Thank God.
And they are.
What's going on?
Oh. You got some visitors here.
Hi guys, you alright? How can I help you?
Oh, fuck!
Mm-hmm. What do you need?
What the fuck is that?
Well, you medical supplies?
Might be a Talaris spirit spying at me or something.
You need drugs.
like they need Doc.
What you need?
You need a doctor.
Okay.
You need a
Okay,
doctor.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
that's me.
okay, you're talking
So
to one
it's
right
okay.
here.
You're talking to one.
What do you need from a doctor?
What is that?
Listen, you're adorable, but the words aren't making any sense.
You want us to go somewhere? Bless you.
He's got a cold, that's it.
Oh, someone's sick. Yeah.
You need medical
Okay, who?
attention.
Who's sick?
In the truck?
In the truck.
He's not here. He's in a truck. So he's... You?
The fuck is that thing?
You? So someone else. Are they in the town? They're out
They're in your
out in
little
the
town.
wastelands, yeah? Would you like me to
Are they
come
where
with
you
you
live?
to the town? Or would you like me to send someone like Juno along with you? The green girl?
I don't think it'd be smart to send something sick back here. Just saying.
They were playing
I'm
cards.
just talking to a client upstairs. If you could just give me the lowdown of where this goes, yeah? Cheers.
They were sentient. They speak to people. Something else I got fucking wrong. Sorry, I was.
Apologise. The locals are a little bit riley.
What is that?
A pill bug, I believe, is what I've been told before. These little things.
Right.
Yeah.
They have names, and they come in and talk to people, do they?
It talks kind of broad. I would say they make noises and,
And they're
hope for the
friendly.
best. They're okay, yeah. They're not going to do anything harmful here.
Right. Fuck. Alright.
Okay.
Well,
so,
there we go.
Continue as you were, yeah.
This, if it is laced with such a chemical, I'm not sure if it ever got deployed. But clearly it's, effective.
Okay, I'm just going to hold on to the bag.
As I said, I have no idea whether this is laced with it. Or whether,
That's what we want to look for, yeah.
or whether what's done is done and it's just in my blood now.
Hi, Rizzy.
Okay.
Suffice to say,
Yeah,
I
what we'll
wasn't
do is,
exactly
like you said-
familiar with the flavour prior to, the disciplinary meeting.
There's a lot of people in here.
Yeah,
You're small.
Okay. We'll,
They look edible.
yeah, okay. I'm going to take samples from that, and I'm going to take a sample from you. I'm going to take that to Sabir, and I'm going to see what that leads to me. Yeah?
Fair.
That seems like the safest way of checking this. Yeah.
Aye.
Alright, give me a second. Let me go grab a needle, and we'll, I'll take some from this, and then I'll bury it, like you said. I'll just get rid of it. And there's no point of us keeping it around.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't. It smells something
As you
fierce
said,
when
it's
it starts
decrepit
to
at the
rot.
moment. You say it's locked up at the moment, yeah?
Aye. It's just a clasp.
Okay.
I've got a couple.
Okay, that's fine then, yeah.
I get crates to my apartment.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm just going over there.
He's down there. I think you're just missing him every time. He's going around the corner to the left.
This is a clown
All the way down.
fiesta. Alright, dirty needle number 1 of the day.
I must be higher than I think. I'm seeing
Where are you
doctor
gonna
practices.
Where are you gonna be
Little green bee.
for the next day or so, obviously? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know. But if I can, I'll make time to come down.
Can I
Okay.
touch face?
Are you gonna try and keep face with your well, those that have done this to you at least, yeah?
Touch your face?
I don't know yet. Things have changed.
Do you mind me taking your arm for a second?
Before you do this, have you taken cord blood before?
I like your hat.
No, can't say I have.
If you find any nanites in it,
Thanks.
just stop. Just throw it away, get rid of it, forget what you saw.
Okay.
That's cool.
Right, give me me 1 second here.
I don't even know where
Okay. There we go.
Right. Right.
So if I find anything inside it that isn't just blood, I'll get rid of it.
No, don't talk to anyone about it. Don't get it investigated. I know what things are like down here. I know that money's scarce. This one is not worth it. This one will get you killed if there are nanites in that.
I'm not looking to make a profit out of this. If I see anything in there, I'll get rid of it as soon as I see it.
Well,
yeah.
Listen, I can pay you in advance. What do you need to make this happen?
No. For now, don't do anything until I can give you some sort of answer. Okay?
All right.
If I can't do anything, I'm not taking anything off you. I want to at least be honest there. But if I can find some way of getting even a slither of some sort of idea, then we'll talk about maybe getting a little bit of money into the clinic, yeah.
Right.
Okay?
It would make me
just
feel
person to person.
a lot better if I knew that you had money on the line guaranteed, rather than you going off and selling this information.
Okay, I understand that. That seems fair.
I can pay. We have cash. I am being honest with you right now. I know there are people out there looking for dirt on the corpse. I know there are people who know that if it turns out that there is such a substance in that crate, they're going to want it, they're going to want to analyze it, and they're going to want to make countermeasures. I know that is the case. However, I need to make you well aware that the people who have done this to me, who have this under control, they will not be silenced or countered by whoever it is you think you can contact. It is not worth it. Just take my cash, do what you can, and if it seems too risky, pull out.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fine, you got a data pad or anything I can push something across to?
There you go.
Right. We'll scan that across there. Dropped in about 100,000. That should be enough to get you started.
Okay. But let me say, between you and me, I have no intentions in any way, shape or form of getting anyone from higher up chasing my tail.
No.
So I'm going to be doing this completely under the radar for you, okay?
Aye. And whoever else you let involved in this.
Yeah.
I'm
just going to let them know.
You'll see it from our records. I work with WOTO security. I've done for a long time. I know that there are people out there right now who may be planning something. Do not let them have this. It will not end the way they hope it will.
Okay.
Right.
That's fine. It'll be between me and one other person. That'll be it.
I am very overdue with a drink, so I'm gonna go do that. Thank you for your time.
You go do that. Absolutely. Listen, I'll just come and give me a swing by whenever you can, and I'll let you know what I find out.
Understood.
Okay.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Go have another drink on me as well.
Yeah.
Turtle, ship crash, short-term
Excuse me.
memory loss.
Doc, you up here?
There's a Hank, but no one else.
Out to the wasteland.
Fuck.
With the pill bugs.
Supposed to be escorting her. I had to drop something off. Fuck. That's joyous.
Hey, friend, do you have a sec?
What is it?
I just want to let you know that everything on my end is ready to go.
Aye. Well, there's
So,
gonna be chaps from Sinidi and WOTO turning up a bit later on. I read the logs. Just stick around and I'm sure you'll see them. They're not very good at being discreet.
aye,
Best of luck.
like you said.
I'm gonna go
Thank
get
you.
very drunk. Hadwin,
Yeah.
your big plan is to, obviously sort this out, but, getting WOTO's good books again, right?
So great. Lovely.
Ideally, for good or ill. But
Can I help you? Aye.
Good afternoon, Horizon.
Good afternoon. Anything interesting happening so far?
Nothing that concerns you.
I believe everything is, Arcadum is organizing a run out in the sands. He's gonna be looking for people to give him a hand.
I might give him a hand.
I was thinking of tagging along. I can provide first aid.
Good. Me and you do need to talk, though.
I'm aware.
Yeah. I hope you are.
Just make sure the town's dealt with first. Job of a councilman. Everyone wants to talk to me.
Is that what that was? Because that's not what that sounded like.
Among other things. He's relatively new in town. He's kind of taken it upon himself to be the town's protector of sorts, so he's been going around getting tabs on everyone.
Listen.
Especially those in a position of authority.
I think you should reconsider, this plan, going along with it yourself. Getting back in WOTO's good books, it's not worth it.
What is it?
I've tried it. Don't do it. You can back out now, drop off the radar, and there's so much else going on that no one will ever ask the question. Don't.
Can I speak candidly?
Sure.
My primary motivation has nothing to do with WOTO. I was born down here, and you told me that there's a potential threat to these people. I have a skill set that can be of assistance.
A potential threat doesn't need you. They have Nirvana, they have Siniri, they have on payroll some of the greatest people you can't have on payroll. Well, man won't make a difference, Hadwin. If you do wanna do what's best for these people and for you, just don't get involved.
Alright, I'll go grab the truck.
You told me that anyone who tried to get close. Sorry, I need a moment.
Just letting you know, ready to go.
Oh, you work for them?
I'll be there.
So I'm gonna get the crate ready. Just meet us at the garage.
I didn't know that at all.
You told me that anyone who tried to get close didn't last long.
No. It didn't.
I've got things in place. I told you. 5 seconds. And I can do what the others can't. It's not for... Not...
If you do
Not
this
getting
and
involved
you
for the
make
sake
it
of
work, you put your name as a stamp on how the situation was resolved. I don't know what insight you're gonna give, but we've got Mars, we've got Quixote, we've got eventually a union coming into Worthless. If you do this, there is no going back to Scrap Town. You know that, right? You're a known entity. Don't do it. But if you want
And what happens if I don't do it?
What happens if you
and
don't
then
do
people
it?
die.
People are dying, Hadwin. They're dying all the time. Just this time it's a Xeno doing it instead. Listen, if this threat, if this thing wasn't around, what do you think would be happening? Do you think it'd be all peaceful? Do you think it'd be all airy-fairy? Do you think people wouldn't be dying? Or do you think it's more likely that the corpse would be up to some other scheme, some other plan to exploit and kill? And nothing ever
It's no
changes,
secret that
Hadwin.
dealing with there's the difference between people having a chance to live their day to day, even with that looming over them, versus everything ending in a single night.
With the taxi in the back, so Jerry's out.
If you still care, then
If they are, you'll be the first.
I won't take that from you. But just know that everyone in the corpse, they're after one thing. What's best for number one? You go into the corpse, you don't have a scrap town. You don't have friends. You don't have freedoms. You don't have privacy. What little of it there is left. You get people you pay to care about, and people are all smiles as long as the profit margins remain high. Hadwin. Cat's out of the bag now, and I no longer care. I dropped the ball on WOTO once. And it happens. It happens to everyone. You start performing, the standards raise. They start expecting more and more and more and more. And eventually, you're gonna crack. You wanna know what happens to a man when he cracks? When the corpse aren't all smiles anymore? Go talk to Hank. Tell him Len said that he can tell you what's in the box. And then decide whether or not this is something you want to do. There are no heroes in the corpse, Hadwin. There is no rescuing Scraptown in the corpse, Hadwin. There is a bottom line. Nothing else matters. I'm gonna go get drunk. Do what you fucking want. Well, the smell hasn't improved. Huh. Even here, huh? Better keep the eye on just to see through the filth. What is that? I'm hearing a voice. What is that? Thing came out of the water. No train. Ah, fuck you. There's gotta be somewhere I can get away from the fucking odds.
Seems everybody wants to
say my mother taught me right. Oh.
She looks familiar.
Strange fella.
I don't know what does this mean we're dating each other?
That sounds like a lie. Hey, are you good at fighting?
No.
Do you know anyone who's good at fighting?
Do I know? They always seem to be carrying guns around. The people that run the tavern?
Tavern.
Guy's posture is terrible.
Did I hear something about a tavern? Oh, my back's playing up again, is it? Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's right over there.
Oh, you got bonitis? The tavern's right there, but it looks like it literally just closed right now. They just closed the door. Why, are you a drunkard?
Not yet, no, but I've had plans. Sorry, I'll get out you.
Okay. Want to make some drinking money?
I'm fine, thank you. Are you, don't suppose you know if there's another bar or anything around this area?
I'm just tired. I'm just.
I don't know if it's open. I run the restaurant and it has some alcohol in it.
You run a restaurant?
It's open again. Are you open or closed? I'm trying to coerce this man into joining a fighting ring.
What?
I think he's drunk.
I'm not drunk.
I can't understand what the fuck you're saying to me.
What?
Slow it down.
You sound like a cowboy.
What did you...
Can you say that again?
I'm gonna need to step away
Slow
from
it
this
down
one.
like 2 seconds. What did you say?
I forget. Are you fighting up there? Or were you just seeing what was going on? Okay.
I'm fighting. First I need... Hey, you, come here.
Oh, okay.
What? Alright, fine.
I don't know. There's a weird mannequin infestation in the back of my bar. Can you help me bring them out and throw them in the water?
Sure, why not?
Take 2 seconds.
As long as I get some sort of spirit out of it.
As long as you get what?
A drink. I just need a drink.
Oh yeah, I'll give you some rum.
Give me a
I just need
second.
you to help me drag these out of here and put them in the water.
Give me just a second.
Oh.
There we go. What the fuck?
There's like 4 of them back here.
What?
Yeah, I don't fucking know either.
Right, okay.
Just take one and let's get them out of here. I think they're just like made of cardboard or something.
Alright, not too heavy. Are we just chucking them in the water, are we? Or,
Yeah.
Right, okay.
I don't know. There's like a weird mannequin infestation for some reason, and they're
I'm
following
gonna get
me.
something
I'm
out of
like,
this.
I'm getting rid of them.
Okay, grease palms. You got a set.
Right.
Not really, but what's up?
You jumped right in there.
Apparently
you
that's
know the door that you
things
can
are
open
resistant to gravity.
You can open. We're trying to include a lot of people in the meeting for that. So, if you, I don't know if your father has the same thing, but we're having a meeting at the big purple.
All right.
I gotta go fight in the arena first.
What are you doing? Show up after, I guess.
What are you doing?
Getting them out of my bar. Did you put them there?
No, you can't just throw them in the water like that.
Where the fuck else are they supposed to go?
Well, by all means, if you want to take him somewhere else entirely away from here, then go ahead.
It's my job.
Wonder if Bethany would like these. They were just talking about scrap.
Here you are, sir.
This is
Thank you.
Scrap, though.
Thanks.
You can keep the mug as a souvenir.
It's appreciated.
I know you've been included.
Mm. Alright, is everybody out?
Sorry, are we heading out, are we? I don't suppose you know if there's any competition in this area. I'm looking for a place to drown my sorrows. Or is this the one place nearby?
Well, this is the best one. I gotta go fight. I gotta do like a thing in the arena.
Is there drinks at the
But
arena?
we'll be open after that. I can bring you one. You can just have another one.
Let's do that. I plan
You gotta pay
to.
for that one though.
I will pay for this one. No worries. It's
Well, you can't have that one for free because you helped me.
no worries. I'll pay for the others. It doesn't make a difference to me.
Also, you look mildly familiar, and I feel like I might have done something to you at one point, but maybe not.
If you did, I
Do you
don't
want another
remember
drink or
it.
not?
I do very much want another drink. Strongest you've got.
Boop, boop, boop. The rum is the strongest. It's really, really, really strong.
Good.
We'll make it in here.
Good. That is a shitload of rum. What? Mannequins?
You're not suspicious at all.
There you go.
Thanks. It's good to be well prepared. I'll beep you over.
This one better be here when I'm back and not in the water.
I was about to throw it in there.
Does she change color?
I think so. I'll be right back. I gotta run in my apartment.
Is this where you live, or you somewhere else?
Fuck's sake, was that Tolaris again? Oh, Christ, that's strong.
Wood?
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Okay. Alright, thank you. I'm gonna go ask around.
I should have just went.
Get out of here one.
Ah, you'll be chased by a fish. Yeah.
Yeah, no arena can
You looking for the arena?
Aye. Is that a Tolaris boy poking about? The store, I don't know if you should be worried.
Where is he?
Bloke in the slim shirt and tie just over there. I saw him poking about. There he is. That's the one.
Oh yeah, it's like clear of them. They said.
Alright, as long as there's not going to be more excitement than planned for.
Come on. Yeah, so go just gather around.
Does everyone have a fucking arena?
Go stand here, gather around, alright? Come on. Let me get a couple things settled here. Hey, welcome. First of all, a little sewer circle here. It's not a fight club. We don't want to.
You here to fight or you here to make some credits?
I'm here to watch and have a drink, because it turns out that every fucking bar in Savior City is closed.
Oh, you know what? I heard that the diamond's opening up.
Aye, that one's not,
Is for us down here in London.
not really my style.
Alright.
Oh, alright.
That's pretty
Well, I
easy,
mean,
Fred. Nah.
I don't serve alcohol, but my name is Bertram, and I run the tea shop up at the the row there. So if you ever want some tea, sober up after a nice night of drinking, that's what I usually like to do. We're usually open in the mornings and afternoons.
Well, I'll bear that in mind. I might take you up.
That is a taxi robot.
Sure.
Hello? I'm back. Oh yeah.
All right. Well, just sit back and enjoy the show. We'll get it started here shortly.
Thank you. Hopefully people don't mind if I sit down.
At a time. I don't want y'all going crazy. No, I'm not.
Alright, so who's fighting?
These fights will go on for as long as they have to. Hey, Doc, until someone gives up. Versus who?
I don't know.
The lizard man with the hairpiece. What the fuck's going on with that? And the last bit. This will be a continuous thing. We are gonna run every day.
It's a little bit of private.
He does have a
Okay,
piece.
so you're WOTO guys, right?
I mean, like I've seen him before.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's a good idea. I can see you in the fucking book screen. A good idea.
To get out your grievances with someone.
This Collider does not want to play ball.
No, maybe. Less talk, no fun.
Also, I'm pretty sure
weapons.
he's their garbage man.
What
about magic? What's up with the no corpse?
You're gonna
thing
need
he
their
keeps
consent.
yelling when he works for the fucking union. That just seems kind of weird to me.
But who is she fighting? I'm so sorry. I was afraid no one would show up, and so I needed to pick someone to fight. But since you're here, you might as well fight
Let's
somebody.
put on a
because
show.
it would be fun.
You have first talk.
Whatever
this is.
You want to see me fight? If they're keeping it. We're down here for
Is this the action I've been missing out on being a Cardinal this time?
Honestly, I'll go against anyone who's willing to take me.
What the fuck is that?
Whoa, how did you do that?
Do you have any contenders? Anyone
I
want to
just-
fight the lady?
Stop
Real
questioning
talk, I
flying.
don't know if I'm
I know.
See you
I
now.
think it's flying.
In my eyes, all of you are capable of fighting.
Okay,
great. I'm going crazy.
Look, Poker's horse was enough to confuse me enough that I just.
That is a particular
If it's down here,
look.
weird shit happens.
No one's fighting.
Who cares at this point?
If no one volunteers, Cleo, you point them out.
No one else. Is it just me? You see.
I don't think anybody else is even gonna notice it.
Yes.
I am rapidly losing patience.
We got a couple contenders over there. They're actually
No, they just sell those. They just sell Roto Cube shirts.
Done and done?
That's a thing. You just do that. I think.
Yeah, you're fighting that other feral.
That's the least weird.
You're fighting Fenris,
That is
It's not good to call you feral.
strong.
Okay, but it's accurate. Anyway.
What?
With a WOTO cube shirt.
Ready?
What was this even from?
I'll be ready.
I assume that they probably sell.
How does this
them.
work? Is there any shirts besides not killing each
Literally
other?
QR code.
Is there some sort of runoff or something?
Check
your messages, I should have sent it to you.
I'll tap out. Maybe they just don't sell their own
Tap
tape.
out.
Can't be
don't kill
draining
You
shit.
should get shirts or something, you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are Cleon? What's your name?
I actually do agree with that. Yeah, that
This is
correct.
Greaseball.
There's no high quality.
Greaseball. Alright.
Up, they're fighting.
Versus Greaseball. Anyone play some
She
bets?
dies and I don't have to fucking place me.
Do you want to get closer to the ring?
Pay for
What's
my
with the
drink.
strawberry world cube over there?
Alright, so
I found Fred.
Alright, you want to make some bets?
Hey, what's up?
Alright, what's the minimum bet?
We got close.
Minimum bet, let's go with
That I do.
2,500 credits.
I mean, I got
sent you
this,
the,
but
song.
they're kind of big.
My message is
I'm
to
not,
takes
look,
people a moment
you're
to
my
get
friend.
song
I'm not
itself.
gonna like mutilate you or nothing.
Come here. I got my
Of course.
No, that takes the fucking fun out of it.
2,500?
Yeah.
That cube is floating, right?
I'll take a drink actually, if it's okay.
Yeah.
That's,
Undercity, weird magic stuff.
Drinks?
Don't worry about
Okay,
it.
hold on. That'll be 100 credits.
Just like training.
So, hold on, let me get that for you.
Alright.
There you go.
Just use your fist.
Maybe 200.
Alright, 2,500
There,
credits.
and
And which side are you gonna bet on?
15% to
So, what are the names?
We're gonna start off soon.
We got Quill
Well, thank you.
and Grease Palms on the rack.
Can we take pictures?
Sounds tough.
When does this usually start?
No photography, no photography.
Yeah.
The grease pump sounds like a
Food
tough
for sale. Anyone want some food for sale? We got sandwiches, food bars, barbecues.
Do you not hear the
Have you already when I leave this
Say what?
room?
I'm filming it.
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, sir.
We're trying to find out.
Anyone want some food for sale?
It doesn't count.
When he leaves the circle.
Anyway.
It's the undercity. Everything's flying
Excuse me.
Whoever goes
Last chance for bets. Last chance for
You did
bets.
it until I stopped, tapped out when they go live.
No, here you go.
What did you bet on? Never mind.
the person with grease pump.
Yeah, it's probably the white
right
bet.
there.
No offense to Cleo, but like, yeah. This is a dancer versus a street singer.
Yeah, I gotta start a judgment.
Must have fallen off the next train.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Careless fucking robots.
Don't worry.
Food and drink.
Alright.
What? Hey, food and drink for sale. You guys want anything?
Hey, I think you dropped one. You gotta be careful with those things.
Don't stare too much.
Don't want to get in trouble.
Oh, that one, I see. I was wondering what was going on with this one. Should be okay still, but that was weird. I'll set up my little shop, I guess, right here for now.
Simon, I don't feel fucking day.
Things too much.
Well, that one's all battle scared and all fucked up.
Oh, that's
And
that.
that one's in a bikini, so totally I'd be
Not
like,
much of
Food and
an
drink for sale,
announcement.
want any?
that was more experience. I think she might have gloves.
John, I think someone's poking your back.
Darling, you gotta not hold back.
What?
Come on.
Who?
Hey,
Come on, man.
that's not nice.
I ain't gonna come at you.
It's just a little curious, that's all.
Come on.
Thank you.
Careful, because you
then I'll
don't
come
want
at
me to
you.
turn those lights on.
Hey, food and drink for Saturday morning. I got some.
Talbot would fucking kill me if she saw me doing this.
Your leg.
Hey, Bob.
Announcer? Do you wanna be the announcer?
Let me go put this
Man,
somewhere.
barefoot on that grate. Ugh.
Music.
I don't know what to do with this now.
Ugh.
Should be okay if not. I don't have enough arms to carry
I know you need gun.
box.
Come on, top out.
Pardon me. Mine.
Come on, Angie, kick the shit out of this thing. There ain't nothing.
It's okay. I believe in you.
What? Shoot your arm near my mouth.
Don't give up!
Oh.
Hey, if your daughter loses to a dancer, that's pretty ashamed. You know, just saying.
This should just get awkward.
That didn't make any sense at all, but that was an interesting conversation.
I think I'm losing track of what I'm watching here.
That's an interesting noise.
Did they bite each other?
So I don't know.
Well, currently the dancer is beating his daughter.
I watch your words. Weird.
That's your daughter, right? You should place a bet. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to talk to you.
play
Hey, if someone's daughter is fighting, they should place a bet.
Food for sale, what's honey? I got food and drink. Hey, Dave, what's your name with the logo? What's your name? You want someone to do? Nice shirt.
Oh, you're grabbing me?
Nice shirt, Arthur.
Yep. Are you arcade?
Oh, work for me. There we go. I think it's stop cover time.
I knew if you could see this.
What's going on? I wasn't looking.
Stand! Get your ass on the ground! Each other purse. Alright. Why is one of them like half nude and the other one's isn't? Like, it doesn't seem
Someone on the radio to chug this.
Everything's legal.
Everything's legal?
I don't know, there's a literal drug vending machine run by Moral. I saw him today.
Who had the bet on
There's like this.
Okay, you ready to go?
Jimmy.
Oh,
You been by the bar, so?
Aye, I have. He's fucking strong, this tastes like fucking piss, but Christ.
Of course, I
I've got to polish this one up. You see, like a bin about, or is this more like a throw shit in the pond sort of situation?
Oh shit, the girl's
Not 100% sure myself.
Right.
I already did.
I need some.
They made me do a fucking fist fight, Dad. I ain't never done that before.
You want to do something about that bloody nose? You want to keep this guy?
What?
Yeah,
You want to do something about that bloody nose? You're gonna hold on to it.
Bloody, I just don't know right now.
You should give us some lessons and a comment behind it.
You should have played dirty. Shot her or something.
I know weapons.
No weapons. Give me a second. I can pop the sharks. You might want to grit your teeth for a second.
Okay, alright.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
I just got here.
Who's playing games? Zen.
What?
Why?
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, sir. I saw you got the wood cube. Did you pay? Did you pay for that, sir?
No, someone placed it on the thing behind me. I think someone's playing silly games.
Oh dear. Well, it seems they've gotten damaged a bit. Oh
Listen,
dear.
I'll pay
Sorry,
up. You can dispose of that. I'll pay.
Oh, there you go, sir.
Thanks.
That'll be just about 200 credits. Just put that in the food.
Sure. Listen, can we
Thank you, sir.
do this a little bit somewhere more private?
Sure. What's up?
I'll show up later. Free to go, and if you want to help in that process.
Christ, fucking.
Sorry. Excuse me.
Hello.
Pardon me.
Go? You want me to go sit and...
Sir,
No, it's alright. Just needed to just do that.
Wait, what?
Why are you out of your
Hold on a
order?
sec. Listen.
Not. Hi, friend.
Do we need to talk one-on-one? Is this like a quiet thing?
No, it's not.
Sir?
Did you leave your corp?
No. No, I haven't left my car.
What's going on, buddy?
Friend, with the greatest of respect, I need to not be looking at you right now. So, no offense, but
Why?
friend, I don't know what you're up to down here, but I need to be somewhere
I'm
else.
trying to help form the coven. That's what I'm trying to do.
I don't know.
Sorry, I was in what you're doing.
Sorry, I need to go.
Let's give them a minute to do the little bit they like to do.
Are you afraid of the Spider-Man? He's the doctor here.
Friend,
I get it. Natural thing. First time.
I would say no mantis
How do you think I feel? Although I made quite a good friendship with that one down there.
Well, what a beautiful thing that we can have those things managed. By the way, your fight, quite pristine. Wouldn't want to catch you a bad
my
sight.
first time.
Food and drink for sale.
I believe it.
Some food and drink. Got water cubes. Got food bars. Got sandwiches. Got sodas. Want any?
I'm good, thank you, friend.
Anyone over here want to take some bets on who might come out on top this time? Make some easy credits.
I'm going for it one. You, sorry, do you live down here?
If you can vouch for the big guy,
Yes, I do.
I trust you.
I am the doctor of the Undercity.
Oh, actually, I was gonna go against
I don't suppose there's a
Well, if that's the case,
place you can go for a more private walk.
I'm not quite sure.
Explain.
I'm just looking to get some space, that's all.
Gotta make it back quick though. They're looking
Please.
pretty soon.
Come with me.
5,000 of that.
We've in the Undercity have had our fair share of issues in the past couple of days, and you know, I envy you being able to take a moment just to yourself and think.
Aye, well, truth be told, I can't really, but well, I am.
Well, what are you thinking? Would you like somewhere with a bit more fresh air, or somewhere that's a bit darker, so it doesn't maybe the neon lights don't blind you as much as they do me?
Yeah, the air down here is it's not easy on it's not easy on the prosthetic. So if there's anywhere that's a little bit cleaner, then that'll be nice.
Yes, please.
Maxine
Oh.
versus Fenris. Let's get it on. Yeah.
Oh. I'm sure you heard Mr. Vonto there. I tried to tell him that a fight club was a bad idea, but no, nobody decided to listen to me. It's almost like I had to wrangle them like children.
You know what? It's
Embarrassing,
funny, really it is.
Excuse us, we're gonna be behind you until we get
Oh,
to where
no
we're
worries.
going. Sorry.
No, please, we'll step aside. No,
Don't wanna
please, we'll
run
step
into
aside.
nobody. Sorry about that.
Thank you.
Everybody's all on about how fucking everything's rough and corpse this, corpse that. It is how it is. But no matter where I seem to go in this city, there's some sort of arena and blood sports. Seems like human sufferings never stops being a spectator sport, no matter who you are.
Unfortunately, no. It makes me a little upset to hear, honestly, and
Down there, and do you know what? Outside the walls.
In the wastes.
They've
The wasteland?
Aye. They've co-opted an old WOTO crane, one of the things they must have salvaged from the construction of the city. And they're using it not to build bigger houses for themselves, no, they're using it to build an arena. A little cage which they can use to watch more fucking blood. They got nothing. Bagging scrap together, struggling every single fucking day, but they're still bloody fighting each other.
I'm sorry to hear.
Oh.
It's very unfortunate.
Oh. Bye.
But
Bye.
Take care. Do you come here often?
No.
Or is this your first time?
It's my first time. I'm
Oh, well.
making
This is
myself
the Air
scarce.
District.
Air
okay.
District.
This is, yeah, it's where people who are maybe a little bit more, I don't know how much you and at the Wasteland does this sort of thing, but it's a bit more where people of the magically inclined, I guess, sort of live. I'm no magical caster or anything like that. I
am not
I'm a man of
always
science. Oh, I'm very sorry. Very
No.
sorry.
I'm a bit of a success story, so to speak. If you'd believe it.
Oh, well, I'm good to hear. I'd believe it, truly.
Not so much. Right, well. Barrel's eating that
That's
one.
okay.
Christ.
It's a little humbling, isn't it?
Are those trees down there?
Yeah. Beautiful.
I thought it was all just sand and lava and crash chips.
Well, the entrance is right over there, so you just might come down over there. Just to your right.
What's that?
The elevator down. I'm actually not too sure. I believe it might be one of the volcanoes.
Unusual formation.
Things have been... Truly. I'm not the one to judge it, though. Rumor has it that apparently fire spirit is very displeased at the moment with things going on down there, and, well, push come to shove, they ready to go off at a moment's notice.
Doc, if you wouldn't mind, can I ask you something?
But of course, that's what I'm here for.
Oh, it's the cannon. Nothing. I saw the bottom of the cannon. I wasn't sure what the fuck it was.
These people down here, struggling.
Yes. Some of them may have been given a rather nice cut of corporate cash and a bit of a sellout, but it's none of my business, really.
That's the feeling, is it? That they're sellouts.
Well, some of these people, some of the people down here kind of sell out. People have gone to Talaris, some people have gone to WOTO. Myself, I'm just a doctor. I graduated from the wrong medical, but here I am.
So, the corps are sellouts, but people down here still want better for themselves, no?
A lot of people do, unfortunately, even if it means selling out other people. Hell, I've seen things going down here that there's within the last couple of, I guess, weeks. Hell, I'll even say this. I myself have been shot. One of the people who study and teach magic down here has been shot multiple times in the legs.
Been shot?
Yes, I was shot 7 times.
7 times?
It's a miracle I'm alive.
The doctor?
6 in the chest and 1.
Did you sell someone out, or
No, I don't even remember, honestly. The only thing I remember is that once I was getting shot, I came through and got the clinic way the fuck upstairs. Part of my French.
I hear a lot of stories.
Didn't realize they cared about me like that.
About, well, the corpse being how they're received. But you're telling me that the rest of it's just dog eat dog, if you'd pardon the phrase. Those who don't sell out are just at each other's throats the whole time. Is that how it
Meat
is?
with the grinder, essentially. It's unfortunate, but yes. I've had to operate on people multiple times just because we're simple arguments. It's unfortunate. I've had to pull bullets out of people.
And that saddens you?
A little bit, yes. I understand that this place is perhaps one of the worst places to live, next to the wastes, but in all honesty, as a doctor, I took an oath. Are you familiar with the staff of a syphilis? A syphilis, excuse me. I'm only confused with the staff of Caduceus.
You're gonna talk to me about
thing of yours.
Do no harm and stuff like that.
Essentially, the staff of Caduceus is what it's sort of boiled down to today. A staff representing merchants, guild members, trade, commerce. It's what it's boiled down to today. I'm a man of... I don't agree with it at all. I simply want the best for the people down here. If there's anything I could do to help these people, I'll do it.
So what does this staff mean?
If I had to lose... Well, the staff of a syphilis represents doctors, health. It's commonly confused because they have snakes intertwining around one another. It's a symbol of old doctors, and I try to avoid my branding, so to speak. Show that I'm a doctor of yore. I want people to know that I'm somebody that they can trust. I'm not just gonna... I want these people to know that I'm here for them.
Are you a sellout, Doctor?
No. Not that I'm aware of. Why, do people think otherwise about me?
I don't know. It's the first time I've seen you or heard anything about you.
It's been nice having this conversation, though. Well, having to convince somebody not to pull out a gun and start shooting rampantly. It's nice to finally meet somebody with a little bit of other common sense.
I've shot enough people. For one lifetime. You're, aware, are you, of the, threat?
From above?
Yeah.
From the upstairs, you mean?
No. Further.
Space?
Aye. Or more specifically, something.
No.
In space.
I can't. No, but I mean, in my time that I've had to visit the upper city, Suniti has talked about planetary evacuations. I didn't know what for, but...
So... You... talk about how being a doctor is a contradiction. Of how corps are sellouts. But how everybody else is... dog eat dog.
Not saying it's dog eat dog up there either.
So, in your mind, at least, you still think it's worth saving people, knowing all that?
It's a loaded question. I have thought about it once in the past, I won't lie. It's a long story. It's a moment that I was, I guess, a little bit beyond grave. That I was able to look down back at my own body. And that period of time where I was gone. After being ripped back from whatever great beyond or whatever afterlife there is, I came through in the clinic. At that moment I realized it wasn't my position to decide who lives or dies. If somebody wishes to live, I'll do my best to help them. If they don't want to, then I won't do anything.
So it's about...
I'm only a doctor.
People's wishes. Other than your own. It's about people wanting to live. Making it worth it.
Yeah. If I may be perfectly frank with you, mine's not worth living, so I should at least help someone else. I've thought about offing myself multiple times in this city. More like a daycare worker to these people than really a doctor. Somebody asked me today to amputate their legs so they could fly.
What?
As irritating as it is. Yes, I wish I wasn't joking. Somebody asked me to amputate both of their legs because they saw a synthetic with no legs flying. I promptly asked if their head screwed on correctly.
So... Thank you for your, time today, Doctor.
Of course. You don't need to thank me. I'm just doing whatever any other good person would do. Right.
When you,
Look.
Just one last question, if I may.
But of course, please. Anything.
You said you... saw yourself... from above. I know you lot down here are spiritually inclined.
I was shot.
There's magic in that.
Well, no, I don't think so. I think it was more of just what we, as the scientific community, just describe as the moments that brain activity after death. But
so that's all it is.
It's one of the things that stuck with me, I guess.
Nothing
That's
more
what
than
I
that.
think it is, at least.
Just a flare of brain activity, nothing more.
If you ask me, that's what I believe. Like I said, it comes down to people's wishes, hopes, what they think and feel. What I think is what I think, and you can have something entirely different. I'm not gonna, there's people down here who are batshit crazy. Hell, I've had to do deplorable things to get people out of my clinic into safety. Are they happy? I don't know, but is that what they wanted? Yes, I did it. Do they believe maybe in some crazy afterlife? Sure. The Myconids, for example.
What?
I can only imagine what they do to mushroom people.
Mushroom... man.
I can only imagine what they do to people. At least when they die. But, yes,
Sorry. I'm aware I'm being cryptic and asking a lot of questions and not giving much in return. I've had some news recently that has it's got me questioning a lot of things.
What's on your mind? Please. I'll give the best answer I possibly can. Have you lost somebody? Someone?
Aye. 2 of them.
Very sorry. Family?
Aye.
I can only imagine that would be a very difficult thing.
It's, Doctor, a long time ago, I did as you described. I sold out. I looked to the world and how bad it was, and I thought I can't do anything about that. I thought that maybe if I just tried to make these 2 people's lives better, that maybe that'd be me doing my part.
I understand.
I've made so many deals with the devil. And and now I've got my due, I suppose. They were supposed to be looking after them. They've been dead for 3 years. I was sent to this planet to die because it would be inconvenient and a loss of labor if I was to go off the rails. Can you imagine that? Keeping the death of someone's own wife away from them, just to squeeze out a few more years of service.
Very sorry. I can only imagine how difficult that is. I'm truly sorry. If there's anything I can do for you, please. Myself or my coworker, Dr. Sashka, will be more than willing to listen.
I'm very soon to be expecting a job offer.
Yeah.
This
no judgment.
Job offer is expected, if it goes through, to be the head of a effort to liberate our planet from the threat of up there.
Understood.
And I don't know how I'm gonna do that, Doctor, if I can't see myself living to tomorrow.
It's a very difficult thing, and selfless at that. It's one of those times one of the things I've talked about to a patient in the past is the concept of inner strength. And one of the beautiful things about it is that, well, from what I've learned, and from my time being alive in my right young age of 28, that you know the one thing that's truly unbreakable in this world?
What?
And it's gonna sound very cheesy, but I want you to actually think about it. It's the human spirit. Things might get you down, but have we ever in the past backed away from a challenge? Even in times that might seem nigh unwinnable. And I know it sounds very cheesy, but it's something I always like to try to remind people is that amidst all the squalor, the chaos, even all the dog eat dog and corporate related suicides, there's something that burns within us all in a weird way to just not just make us go forward, but to keep going, I guess, in a sense, to keep running, even if you're out of breath, to keep pushing forward, to keep moving. Generations before you. You're the culmination of generations.
The culmination of generations has brought us to where we are today. The corpse, they didn't appear overnight. The city.
No, they didn't.
The suffering. The wars people raise with each other. These are the results of the human spirit.
Fortunately.
Surely it would be better if it just stopped. Let someone else have a go. Listen, I'm sorry for taking your time,
No, please, it's fine. I appreciate the company. I appreciate being able to talk to somebody with at least some ounce of common sense. Who isn't just blinded by all the neon lights and buy WOTO cubes, sell Talaris, stuff like that. It's nice. Genuinely is. There's not many people down here that I can find myself even relating to. You've been a pleasure to talk with.
Are you, at all connected with any resistance efforts? I ask this, not willing to take anything about it. But
I suppose the Union.
Allow me to impart a bit of knowledge about you onto you that not many people know. There is a time coming when if people want to make a statement, if people feel like they have something, they can say, we shall honestly make everyone else out there look at themselves and think we can keep going. We can make things better. Then you'll have your chance to say it. You'll have a chance to say it very loud and very clear for the whole galaxy to see. So if you or any of your friends have an answer to that question, why
I'll think on
bother?
it.
Then I suggest they hold that very clearly in their minds moving forward.
If you or any of your, people of the Resistance need
So there
help,
is one.
anything that I can do, I
am not in the Resistance. I am very much not in the Resistance.
Understand.
However,
well, if you need any help,
if you do know anyone, I hope they do what they can to keep you lot safe.
I do as well. If you need any help, please don't ever hesitate to find me.
Sure. Right. I've got a drink to pay for, and a high hope that I might get shot, so I may be seeing you later.
Oh, please.
Thank you for your time, Doctor.
Allow me. Please, allow me.
What?
At least let me pay for your drink.
I'm,
Please.
Fine.
Understood. Hey. Call it a doctor's secret.
Of course.
Okay.
See you around, Doctor. Stay safe. And,
I might be seeing you soon.
No matter what you see on TV, keep your eyes on the skies. Something's coming.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
I think it was this way. Even the doctor doesn't know why he's bothering. Human spirit. Why, it's the most easily broken thing in the world.
Did Jay take the fucking body rune off of me? I swear to fuck, dude.
Alright, well, it's our own fucking bar, so don't see it being a problem. What the fuck? Why is this being so dodgy? Realigning my space. It's weird how little of Callous Row I spend in Callous Row. I believe this was the way Ricky showed me. Seemed to avoid getting shot so far, so may as well. Did Bertram say it was a red garden? Doesn't look like much of a garden to me. Was there a door? Might have been that one. Take a look nonetheless. Huh. Well, it's red. I suppose it's close to a garden as we're gonna get. Build them wherever they can. Just an access chute for the boss that built the city. They must have built that afterwards. Taking advantage of places that were used with the early infrastructure.
Chef, right?
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, he's really well known around,
Great. Smiles already. Is this a staircase? Whoa. I'm not sure about that. Seems simple I saw on that lad with the elaborate armor. Now I see it. May as well be WOTO's fucking mascot. Eat shit and die. What is that? Title familiar.
Yeah, I also don't know where the hell it is. I forgot.
That fucking thing.
Lost? You don't know how to get to the wasteland? No. Well, this is my first time here.
This is my second, so hopefully we're okay.
There's never a fucking bar in the whole of the fucking city. You can't find a fucking
That
bar.
sounds like it might be cramped. But I think this is
it's quite
this is
roomy.
the alleyway we want to go.
Oh,
where
good to
it's
see you again.
blacksmith.
Right.
We go down here,
No.
and then we kind of end up at the wasteland lift.
Right. Are you okay?
Aye, I'm looking for a bar that's open in the entire of Savior City, but so far I am having no luck.
A bar? Well, the only ones that would be it would be the Grindstone or the Dirty Diamond.
I just noticed they were shutting up shop and, nah. Oh well, thank you for your time. I'll move on, see if I can find someplace else.
Worst case scenario, you can try the Bob's General Store. You can at least maybe get a drink there.
Do you know what? It might not be such a bad idea. Thank you for your time.
Of course. Oh, hi! Good to see you.
Branch.
You're right then.
What?
Alright.
Crimes. That is severe. You really cannot go 5 feet without seeing a fucking cube, can you? I am trying to grieve the death of my wife and kid, and I cannot find a single bar.
Disconnect and get back to sweeping this floor. Oh, hello, sir.
Hello.
What could I do for you, sir?
Well, seeing as there
sorry for
isn't
not
a
noticing in the
single bar in the entire of Savior City that's open, I am
the diamond's
hoping.
open? I thought that place was open.
This seems that everywhere is just closing as soon as I arrive. I clearly admit that sort of vibe. I'm hoping that you have some
get
form
you,
of
some
alcohol
beers?
somewhere. Aye, some beers
Can I
would
get you a
be
beer right here,
marvelous.
Here you go. And sorry for not noticing earlier in the undersea, sir.
It's fine. It doesn't make a difference.
Okay. Here we
I'm
go,
not
sir.
exactly dressed corporate today. Thanks. It's just Pascanas on there.
You don't have to pay, sir.
It's fine. Don't need you getting in trouble.
Okay. Thank you, and
Do you often curate
what do we
illicit
keep the day, sir?
events down in? Do you often
Say what?
curate events in the other parts of the city? Do you
Could
provide?
I curate events?
No, do you often do it? You were down there in What was that, like some sort of ring?
I had approval from Mr. Simon to try out doing I was just there selling food. I didn't curate any events. Mr. Simon was on the road and he gave me the permission to go down to Undercity to sell food. Unfortunately, it wasn't as lucrative as I hoped.
Right. Well, good for you, I guess. Is there certain, like, opening hours for nearby pubs, or have I just been unlucky?
I honestly don't know, sir. Usually, the Diamond's open a bit later later in the day. The Grindstone Bar, I haven't seen that open for quite a while. Mr. Rook and Mr. Jim, I don't know what they're up to.
Yeah, I'm
And
not
I'm just
going
usually
anywhere
here
near
in stuff
Rook.
for the most part.
He's still walking about then, I take it. This Rook character.
Shrug. I do not know. But I do know if the noodle shop's open, they sell this thing called mushrooms, so they have their own booze too.
Sounds great. I'm going to that shop, thanks. Let's do it. It's the one down the way, right? The place on the corner.
Down the way, that way, yes.
Aye, thanks. Oh, maybe get something more fitting.
Oh, excuse me.
Don't let me get in your way.
Oh, it looks like we're both being polite today.
Thought it was Manu. Please. Somewhere. Noodles. Noodles will do.
Yeah. But how did that happen? Do we have to talk with the mayor?
Of course, you come back. Guard, how am I supposed to use these sticks? Who's near?
Please don't.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
No worries.
It's
Well, I'm Simon Kuzma. I'm director of safety.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Simon. Wait for him to go. Solaris really are everywhere, huh?
What did you say?
Like, I don't know about, we technically, kind of like,
I've never really met him before, so I can't tell.
we're currently classified as an ethnic restaurant, like taking, we are mushroom people, we're kind of like alien-like, some people, insectoids or slime people, they have different tastes, we're taking that niche. People feel like
The one place that's open. And it's got one of my co-workers in it.
Maybe it's hard the first time, kind of interesting to comprehend, but people like this down here.
Oh yeah, so I am literally my time here. I'm holding the stick like this. Both of them. It's a very good restaurant. You get good business.
You can,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, everyone has difficulty their first time.
And
you meet that old
I just want to grieve.
Yeah, I think she works at Solaris. Be careful.
The noise of Simon leaving. He's coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No dice. There's the Atlantis fucking clown show. Oh my fucking god. I have the mind to shoot them on myself.
Really love what they got. I've had some blini, I've had borscht, I've had
Please.
Many others. But most of them
Anybody know what channel? Anybody know what channel the?
I've got no fucking choice. Must be those mice that it's out the back. Aye, true. I've heard that you sell something called mushroom, and I'm hoping to try it out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, got a mushroom. You can have it in a shot glass, or you can have it just a straight bottle.
Do you know, I've been all over Savior City looking for a place that'll sell alcohol, and you are the first I have found. So I will take whatever you have.
It's a bit patchy for a rum, but hope you like it. It ain't like the stuff they sell at Brofo or Grindstone, so.
That's fine by me,
It's not quite a
thanks.
taste, just as a warning.
That
was a hefty
got some
No,
sort of
it's
counter.
okay, it's okay.
That works for me. You got a payment terminal. Let's have a look at that.
the convenience store or whatever.
Works for me.
Some very good spices. Like that's always what I'm looking for. Like I always gotta get that perfect
Yes, my seat.
What can I do for y'all?
Sorry about that. How's it going?
Yes, they did.
There's some booze. You can wait in the
Right, let's try it out.
Whatever you want to do.
I suppose.
Okay, go ahead. I'll come on over.
I just cleaned in booths.
Yeah, the booths are brand new clean. There's one there, there's one over here, whatever you like.
So it's not really our
This one.
Okay, come on in.
Is what in this?
Let them know if they want to have a specific meeting with me.
I don't know why, but would you care for a candy bar?
Literally in their plaza in front of every single one of them, telling them that
Do you know what? Fine, thanks. Cheers for your candy bar.
They are.
Most appreciated.
Welcome. I don't something.
Y'all ever been here before?
Mr. L.
Would you like a recommendation, or have you heard the place is called? Okay.
Leo!
Right.
I ain't got the base
You
taste,
here to
but
drown your
the ones
sorrows
that
as
work,
well,
I
Lorna?
like them. Those are the ones that get
That it has. That it has. You're, I hope you're keeping well, Bobkin.
Yes, I guess I'll try this spicy.
You doing alright? Is everything fine, Leo? Oh my goodness! Your face!
Aye, no,
What's
it always
happened?
looks like that. I wouldn't worry about it.
No, it doesn't. It looks beautiful and shimmering and shining and strong. What's occurred? Tell me, fill me in. Whoa there, whoa. What's going on?
I have been traveling all over Savior City, trying to find a place, if you must know, to grieve my wife and daughter. I have failed, and I am now squatting on a stool in the middle of a mushroom bar in God knows nowhere, getting drunk on God knows what, because that is all I can manage right now. So that is how it is going, Bobkin. I hope you are having a pleasant day.
these come with your meal.
My condolences, Mr. Leo.
Kiani, if you will.
Simon, yes, cool.
I take it your
Got the two cents.
latest enterprise is going
yeah,
well.
This right here. They want the double spicy.
Double spicy.
Well,
I think what I'm gonna be doing is going around.
right now it's.
Yeah.
Let's forget about what shenanigans we're up to. It kind of distresses me to see
Wow, that was not the face I expected to see here.
in this situation.
What? I'm in the wrong place.
Simon.
Is he okay?
I'm fine.
We just need some time. We're
Yeah,
doing
you
fine.
sure look like you're fine, bud.
No, I am not. I expected you to be in the desert by now. Did something go awry?
I was doing more productive things.
I'm sure you were. Hopefully finding
When you're
out
done
what
with
the
that drink,
fuck's
do
in
you
this
wanna talk?
mushroom. You
I
can't
like
do.
the way you talk.
We can.
Dr. Leo.
I'll wait for you outside.
Listen, just give me a moment. I've been traveling about all day trying to find a place to have a drink. I have finally found it. I just want to enjoy my drink for like a moment, if you don't mind.
I like
I'll give you your moment.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I was going to stand but I got to go scream in the hallways.
Sorry, Bobkin.
No, that's fine.
Hey, Bo. Come on, man.
Christ, that's strong.
You might not want to get too much further down that bottle.
I disagree.
Do you need something stronger?
Do you know what?
I got some shots.
Go for it. Hit me. Yeah, shite.
One shot should be good. One shot should be
That's hot.
Where is that going?
I believe this is yours.
I believe it is. It's moving through dimensions for me. Best put it on the fucking table. Just fucking put that there. Fucking stand still, you bastard. It's got a mind of its fucking own. I need that and the drinks kicking in. Cripes.
I'm not.
Here you go, ahead. That should help you out.
Right, let's do that. Oh my word, this counter has some magical properties. Hopefully,
For sure.
got himself
You know what?
over in
I'll
the
have
shot
one
as well.
Give me one.
No problem.
I tend to.
That. Hey, he's not lying. That is not messing about. Ooh.
I can't wait to try one.
Tell me if you
Here you
need
go,
a
mister.
cloth or anything.
I'm alright.
Thank you.
I'll be fine. It was just, you are not joking about the strength of that.
How about you? How do you like your alcohol?
Aftertaste has got a fucking gel to
here.
it.
Effect it has. They turned up the lights in here.
How about you, mister?
Oh.
Do you mind if I pay for the rest of the bottle?
I mean, I'm sad that I don't have any vodka, but you know, like, I have some mushroom.
Very well, I'll take a moment.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
Are you you're here alone? When's the last time you've spoken with anyone, really? Friend?
We're cops. We don't have friends. We have people we pay to give a shit about. That's just the way it goes.
And you go,
Maybe for WOTO it is.
Hope you enjoy.
But I'm not too sure how that company works.
Come on, babe. Just a second.
I'm sure that you're over at Siniti. You've got a far better shiny policy and everybody's got everyone's best interests in mind. I'm sure that as soon as you stop being useful to each other, it'll all fucking change.
Well, I've yet to witness things like that occur, but
You have no idea what I've witnessed.
Yeah, and I'm not presuming I do.
The diamond, and then
I just want to hear about it if you're okay speaking about it. But if you don't want to, then that's also fine. Whatever suits you.
You ever,
Still not open. Interesting.
You ever had a disciplinary over at Sydney Day?
Well, we can
Considering
I've had an incredibly
Waiting a little bit.
I've had an incredibly stern talking to once, and it went a little past talking to. So there wasn't any kind of scars or anything, but luckily I've never been harmed physically.
What did you do?
I messed up real bad with some of the data. One wrong number and one wrong slot, and that cost a lot of zeros.
So you were costing a lot of money, and you got a stern talking to, and thankfully nothing physical.
Thankfully.
Must be nice.
Oh yeah, but I'm sorry to interrupt. Just before you drink yourself too much of a stoop, you can just pay for the drinks, whatever, you know.
Here, I'll cover for everyone.
Yeah.
Put this in.
I have been tapping
Have a
away
nice day,
on
bro. Have a nice
this, but you know, it's...
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Come on, clean up.
You give me the impression that things are a lot less tolerant over at WOTO.
Yeah, you can. No. There's only the man. They pay for it.
I'm causing people a bother, aren't I?
Gentlemen, I'm hearing gunshots. May not be safe to stay here any longer.
Aye, you best leave.
There is an arena nearby.
Sounded like it was coming from that direction. I think the arena's that way.
Maybe.
Maybe they must just be.
What happened to your eye?
My eye. My eye's been the same ever since you met me. I just keep the fucking thing on. There. Better.
Oh. Thought you, never mind.
Hey,
No.
Mr. B. Oh, Blaine.
The damage is done.
Oh my goodness. Hello.
Look, we got our new outfit.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, BB, you're so lovely. You're so lovely.
I'm gonna need to take a bite of fresh air.
Oh shit! Is that you out there?
You're so lovely.
Good.
Shit, I heard about you. I heard a lot about you.
Leo, listen. I don't know what corporal shit you have right now stirring around in your head, but you need to seek a little bit of help right now from people you trust. If there's no one you trust, well, I mean, that's why you're here. Let's not kid ourselves.
I'll see you around, Bobkin.
You're alright there, Leonard?
I'm fucking peachy.
You know, I feel, like I said, I feel responsible.
I don't know why I expected the air to be cleaner out here. That was a misgiving.
Are you gonna head in? Are you
There are mushrooms walking
I
about.
came here for. Yeah. They are, nice people.
Right. Great.
Are you okay?
No. No, I'm not.
What happened?
The incinerator got a slide. I want to go down it.
Thankfully, I do have my new.
Hey, what?
I'm kidding. I know that kills me. I know that kills me. I'm good. I know. I'm good. I'm having a good.
Have you been eating too much sugar today?
That is far too fucking steep for
You
me
sure
right
you're having a
now.
good time here, Simon?
You sure you haven't had as much sugar? You seem very sweet today. Very fine.
sorry? I'm tired. I had a nightmare.
What? Find no friend.
I'm just my brain that doesn't exist is going.
Maybe you should lay down and get a nap or something.
You're drinking pretty heavy there.
I am.
What happened?
I found something out.
Found something out.
Hey. This'll do nicely.
So what is it you found out?
Did I ever tell you about Audubon 7?
About
Audubon 7. It's a farm world.
No, I don't think you.
I lived there. It was nice. It wasn't great, even back then, but it was enough. Met a girl there. Beautiful Audubon hair. I still remember plucking up the courage to ask her out. Had the whole thing fucking planned out, and eventually she just was like, "Listen, I know you like me," she said. "Just fucking ask already." She was great. Universe wasn't, though. Corps were starting to make their move. Things weren't too bad, but if you kept your head down, you'd be alright. Then the fighting started. When she was pregnant, WOTO came down and sent their machines, their fucking robots to work. Land masses turned into industrial complexes. The whole thing, once free-ranged, hydroponic, growing up, rampant food, more and more food, more and more hours, more and more slaves for the workforce. They needed food for soldiers. They needed resources. They were an alliance back then, the Corps versus the EU. All of a sudden they weren't worried about making margins anymore. They were about outdoing the competition. The competition's been every other fucking seller in the universe. They were becoming one, the monopoly, the people who did food, the people who owned infrastructure, terraforming, whatever it is. Overnight, they monopolized them, got rid of the fucking laws, started off on this stupid fucking campaign against broken, corrupt fucking union bastards. And my wife was in the middle of it all. Heavily pregnant, working 14 hours a day in a fucking hydroponics fucking factory. And don't know what that does to a man. She was coming home and gone. I was feared for her life as much as I did the child. And, well, that was when I made the decision. I'd sell out. I'd enlist. I joined WOTO 2 weeks later, people had burnt our house down. We'd saved up for that for fucking years. Trying to get a place we could move out. It was nice. Overlooked a forest and a lake, and I was gone. WOTO was there to back us up, of course. Moved us into one of the new complexes they were building. Cold grey stone. Not unlike what you're looking at right now. I had to pay him off for the house. That shit doesn't come free. That was when it first happened. I was told if I really wanted to make the big money, if I wanted to be able to pay him back, I'd need to go off-world. Extra pay for being away from the family. Dangerous conditions. And from that it was one thing after another. The overseers back then, they knew that there was more than one way to starve a man. They rationed me time speaking to my wife. My child was born without me ever being there. I just had to work harder and harder, hoping that the overseer would grant me time on the Virginet terminal to have a few moments speaking with my newly born child. The first time I met her, it was on a grainy fucking bugged-ass TV. You could see the lines in it, the pixel decay was through the roof. I had to squint, clean the glass to try and get a picture of her fucking face. And it was them. They took from me. Then it was my brother. Then it was me. I knew the universe was bad, that things were getting bad. But I thought that if I made things better for those two people, and if everyone could do their bit for their two people, then maybe things might get better. I worked hard. I was saving up. I wanted nothing more than to return back and finally be able to be a father to my daughter. To be a husband again to my wife. And then, all of a sudden, just when it's looking like I'm about to finish up and I saved up enough money to be able to to finally be able to go home and live the life I'd always wanted to leave just by myself. I get a missive. Message comes through. We want to reward you with a position on this backwater fucking planet called Corvanis 3. Do this job for us and your debt will be paid. That family's been dead for 3 years.
What?
I made friends. Made a deal with the devil. It's all I've ever done. I made a pact with the Lord of the Depths, and he told me what he could see. But Simon, it's so fucking dark down here.
Leonard, I'm so sorry.
I have a boss who ain't doing nothing, stopping nothing to get that presidency position. The other one, he has been putting me at risk every time he has run off on his airy, fairy fucking missions. Thinks he can do Talaris' job for them. Runs off with himself with a man who's fucking an elemental. The man's so capricious and prone to outbursts, I wouldn't be surprised if he fucking kills Ricky himself. All in a fit of rage or a stupid misunderstanding. Do you know what would have happened if on any one of those fucking ventures Ricky had been shot? That'd land on my head. Why weren't you there with him? Why didn't you stop him? Why didn't you report it up higher? Why? They've always got a way to fucking pin it on you if you need be. And I played along with this for years of my life. I gave up my daughter to fucking play this game. My fucking brother. And now... they're dead. They've been dead all this time. They didn't tell me. They sent me here to die because it was more fucking profitable. It was more fucking profitable to squeeze a few more fucking years out of me than let me go off the rails. Fucking...
That's terrible. Leonard, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear this. But this is what we gotta do now.
There's nothing
what we gotta do now.
We can do now. It's over. It's out. It's fucking done. There is no next step for me, not anymore. Do you know what? I was expecting a fucking job offer. You don't know this, but Goldman, do you know what he's been doing to secure his fucking presidency? He's been going round solidifying this alliance. He wants to make me his general. He wants to make me the man who saves this world. He wants to put me in charge of the unified corp forces. Take care of Ricky if I have to, and make sure that he gets his top spot. And right now, I can't think of anything I would prefer less to do.
And this is what I'll say. You don't have to do anything. Please mourn your dead. Please mourn them. Take your time. But this is what I'm going to do. I've been building connections. I've been doing all of this stuff to try and better the company, but now that you've told me this, I've started to realize that this is, this company, it's not right. They will do this to somebody who's been doing all they can for them.
What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna fucking... This is all I hear. This is the tales I've been chasing of people who've gone, oh no, I thought it was all for best intentions, but it turns out that the fucking corp I've been following, the people who fucking enslaved millions, the people who've killed billions, the people who've done all this shit, oh, it turns out they're evil. Turns out something needs to be done about them. There is nothing that can be done about them. Nothing. Nothing I can do, nothing you can do, nothing whoever the fuck else can do. Not Ricky. Not Goldman if he was inclined. Not anyone. You all know what Ricky's got coming for him. Ricky's got a bullet coming, either from Talaris or from someone else.
Hey, didn't mean to interrupt.
I heard something bad happen to you, so I wanted to give you this and say I'm sorry. I know how it's like. I lost my brother, so I know how it feels.
Thanks. I appreciate
Yeah, no problem. If you ever want to like go drinking and just forget about shit, let me know.
Thanks, Blaine.
I gotcha. Again, real sorry, man. I'll leave you guys to it.
Yeah.
Blaine.
Yeah. What's going on?
If you've got something that you're doing, I don't care anymore.
Well, I don't have anything too crazy. Mostly been working with Atlantis to set up a big network thing. I don't know if you heard about it. You'll hear about it tomorrow. We've been building a big global network using the satellites that they have sitting around that are no longer in use. So that's been mostly what I've been up to. Very, very busy with that.
Be careful about Atlantis.
And I got shot a lot. I got shot 7 times 2 days ago. That was fun.
What?
Yeah, good times. Yeah, I was down on the wasteland with the op helping Mars needed help getting 3 of their guys back, so I provided some assistance and I got lit up. It was not a fun time. I actually just recovered. I'm pretty much just on my feet now, but it took a while.
Right, well, hope you have a swift recovery and there's nothing too lasting.
Yeah. I sure hope so. Well, I got part of my ear missing on the left side. That's kind of lame, but...
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Well...
But yeah.
Swift
I
recovery.
appreciate the sentiment, though, and... Yeah, thanks, man. Again, I hope you feel better. Like, I know how that feels. I still haven't fully gotten over what happened, to be honest with you. I can still see. He was right in front of me. I can like still hear it and smell it, and yeah. It's not a fun time, so I get it. I lost my parents, I lost my brother. I know how it goes.
Well...
I'm not gonna act like I know how you feel exactly, obviously, but...
No.
I get the idea.
I understand. Sorry, I'm very drunk.
No, you absolutely. And you take your time. You have every right to, grieve and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, well...
I'm not asking for details, but again, if you ever wanna just, vent or talk or go drink or just fuck off and not worry about shit, just let me know. Ian's told me that he likes you a lot, and if Ian likes you, I like you. So...
Well, in that case, we may be speaking a lot more in days to come.
I'm looking forward to it.
I'll speak to you soon then, Blaine, if you wouldn't mind.
Sounds good.
Just wrapping up here with Simon.
Absolutely. Sounds good. See you guys.
Fun. I won't promise you anything. Just want to know. Are you gonna be staying here? Going back up to the upper city? What are you doing?
Is it worth it?
If you're staying here, is it worth it going back to the upper city? Is that what you're asking?
I think, I'd like to do something before I die. I took a crate of the meat, gave it to a chap down in the wastes. Bright fella, he's gonna be looking into whether there's anything he can do about that. I don't want to die cannibal.
All right.
I need to be alone.
Okay. I understand.
If Goldman asks what I've been, tell him I had to have some work done on the prosthetic. He's probably got enough of that happening himself.
Understood. If you need anything.
Don't mind me, I'm just making
Check
my
me.
way to the apartment.
No worries.
Oh, you're still down here, are you? Friend of yours?
Yeah.
Don't mind me then.
If you need anything, just tell me.
Leave me be, Simon.
I know. I will.
With any luck,
I'm sorry.
someone will come along, read my ID card, and shoot me in the head.
Is that what you really want?
I don't know. I feel like I'm out of options. Yet, if I was able to, I think I'd have done it a long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm
I'll leave you be.
gonna lie down for a bit. This shit's fucking awful.
Okay. I'm so sorry, Leonard.